Shelton,
Yes, buddy.
welcome to the Q's podcast, my brother.
Go on.
Are you good?
Come on.
I'm not.
Blind.
I want us to start on X. What are your thoughts on X? Elon Musk's X. Because it's no longer Twitter by Jack Dorsey. Now it's Elon.
Before Twitter, nearly sharp guy O'Connell until Elon Musk could decide the whole like X. It was trending for some days, yeah?
You got a porn or something.
Yeah, like. Nothing demand came like So yeah, I was thinking about it, but we've come to accept for it. X later but X repo.
Elon, Mara, shout out to a South African. What are your thoughts since you've heard the regular X and it's been a while now? Why Twitter?
For me, Twitter, because of the next. Anything that is happening on a daily basis, one or a grader. Or Twitter, for mama, tweet.
Skomota.
Bona, tweet. Tweet. Our news, but again, the broadcasting,
the slow.
Bona.
And
Twitter,
and I think these guys they take information from Twitter and publish it. Like
they
I believe there are journalists there who are looking at.
Yeah, Twitter. They do because what I've picked up ka Twitter is that we Twitter, especially because I'm on Twitter. We always 10 steps ahead of the cops. We always 10 steps ahead about the law enforcement. Because we help them actually. Because Twitter, but I tell you now.
And I remember there was a guy, I think he's an ANC councillor, who was busy taking videos of young children and boys. Do you remember it? I think it's...
Isn't the guy from Northwest?
Northwest, yeah.
I think he's a mayor or something.
Mayor or councillor, I think it's
yeah. Look how viral it went.
Sure.
Twitter gangs, Black Twitter. They don't call it Black Twitter for nothing. Messi. Twitter is Messi, Joe.
Did you have a day in Twitter?
Did I have what?
Your day where these people you were trending.
You?
Huh?
You? I have.
What happened, bro?
Hey dog, that one I don't know if you wanna go there. It was a leaked video of me where I was naked.
Literally.
Dude, literally.
Who leaked
literally.
It? Do you know who leaked?
My ex, I guess. Sure. So, but that day I didn't even sleep because I was sick.
So how did you realize that? Hey, I'm trending. Or
no, my
you
friend,
had the message.
My friend phoned me. I was hella. You know what? Okay. One to many screenshot though. One to many link. It has happened.
No, basically, you sent her notes or she took your video back then.
It's one of those situations whereby we love each other, we trust each other.
Yeah.
And then like, baby, like I feel like having this and that. And
yeah, you know.
And the day is U-turn, sabotage.
Was she so angry when you guys broke up? No?
Yeah. It's one of the things that I would never forgive you.
And you won't wish it to even your worst
enemy. I don't even wish it to anyone. Imagine you walking down the club or you're walking down to and they'd be like, "Now, surely."
But how did you feel like?
It
did it affect you like psychologically?
It did. It affected my job.
I'm sorry, bro.
Did
you get fired?
I was forced to resign.
Where were you working then?
I was working at the hospital.
Bro.
Yeah. So, man.
Oh, they said you are bringing the hospital into disrepute.
Thank you. And you know when you caught up in the middle of something that you never saw it coming.
Bro.
And then when I contacted my attorney, I was like, you shouldn't have signed that thing.
Which one?
The letter that I must resign. I must just say resign.
Yeah. You shouldn't have.
I shouldn't have. But because of
You
fear
didn't know,
and
yeah.
your mind is all over the place, you know,
Yeah.
you feel like, hey, let me just. But then it's a lesson learned for me. I don't know what to say, man. Like, it's okay. There's time I want to take my life, but I'm okay.
Bro.
Man, it happens.
You trended for days, or it was just that?
Nigga, it was for days, bro. When I go to a place of my status thing, yo,
bro.
Some will come to me. What happened? You know, every time when you go to what happened?
Yeah.
You know, it's like
everyone like
can't they just like what happened? And for the fact that I know I cannot just ignore this thing, man.
It's out there.
It's out there.
Sure. And how did you overcome such an adversity?
The fortunate thing is, my brother.
Yeah.
Was like, Charlie, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. And he gave me strength because he's the one who understands me more. And my aunt was like, you know what? I hope this is a lesson learned for you. Yeah. Regardless how happy you are, man, don't. This is drastic. It's out. Just said, man. It's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
You know, for the thought that we think about it every day. And now, West Part, you get a lot of DMs. People want to sleep with you because of what they saw.
Bro.
People want to take you out for lunch because of what they saw.
Bro.
Dude, you know, I had to close my DMs on Twitter. I had to close them.
There was so much traffic.
Yo, nigga, there was so much traffic. So right now, man, at least I don't see those DMs anymore.
Those things, yeah.
Yeah, and the only people will just go to your TL and say something, but you can see with the law, ufuna, you know. So yeah, man. That's Twitter for you, Black Twitter. It's messy.
Did you go for therapy or did you speak to anyone?
I have, but I spoken to one of the people that I know.
Yeah.
And they told me what to do there and things like that. And also there come a time whereby in that moment I was advised to take it up further with them, and then my team was like, no, do not do that because they might try to sabotage your career for the rest of your life in the near future. Yeah. So man, I just had to let it go, man.
That's true.
I just had to let it go. So here we are, man. Still surviving.
Yeah, I'm glad you're alive, and I'm glad you didn't take your life.
Yeah, man. We learn.
We learn.
We learn things. Yeah.
So who is Charlton? On a lighter note, man, you started off on a sad note. Who's Charlton on the nutshell?
He's a nice guy. I know I don't have to blow my own trumpet, but people know I'm a nice guy. Cool, chill, collected. Moto, nice life. That's it. That's it. And I love people, man. I love networking. I love socializing. It's one of the things that even if I have to visit your house, bro, you'll feel like you're the visitor at your house.
You'll take over.
That's how I am.
You'll take over.
Take over, Papa.
Sure.
Take over.
So, where did you grow up?
I grew up here in Pretoria. We are mostly in Davidton, at my dad, where he grew up.
Yeah.
And then we moved down to Pretoria North.
Yeah.
And ever since then, till today. Yeah.
So who raised you? Were both parents in the picture?
My grandmother. My mom was in the army that time.
Yeah.
My dad was busy that time. So I'm more close to my grandmother, very close, and she passed. She's no longer. So yeah, the relationship that I have, it's more with my grandmother, my late one, than my biological parents. Yeah.
So what are the values and principles you were taught by Gogo, by Kunkhono?
Yeah, my grandmother was the best, man. My grandmother was the best. I was a spoiled brat. All these other grandkids, I was always the first one. And that thing generated with the one. It's Granny's fave, bro. Granny's fave. We'll go to church together. It's me. If you want something, it's me. You know.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things, bro. It's one of those things.
Do you have anything of sentimental value from Okoko?
She will always say, love them.
Yeah.
Even if. Just love them.
That's true.
Don't try to be this big guy. Always trying to show that I can do it. Although you can do it, but Paula, just go down there. As hard as it was, but at some point you feel like I am an untrail. I should have won. But then at the end of the day you realize, good, you know what? Now I understand. If I had to do this, maybe none of this would have happened.
Yeah.
It would have been prevented, this and that and that. But yeah.
Then school-wise, where did you go attend school?
From when I was in primary, it was the school name Le Chalon, something like that.
Hey.
The crèche, it was in Pretoria, I think. Yeah. Then after my mom resigned the army, then now they're trying to get me back from my grandmother.
Yeah.
Then we went back to Joburg. Then I went to Gelextal. It's
Afrikaans.
Eh?
It's an Afrikaans school.
Yeah. It's Gelextal. So they took me there. And then I was doing English and Afrikaans only.
Yeah.
Then finished the school. And then I came back for matric. Yeah, for matric at LG, it's secondary school. Then it was hard for me to one. It was hard. I failed my
From
grade
Afrikaans.
from Afrikaans, and you know, there's Tswana selectors, deep seller. Yeah, so it was a struggle for me. But then I had to go for extra classes, Tswana, because it was a struggle. But then after I managed. Right. So yeah.
And then tertiary?
Tertiary, I went to Orbit. It's a college in Northwest.
Yeah.
I studied N4 of Human Resource and N5. Then I dropped because there was a wedding waiting for me that moment. Then after dropping off, then the second year, then I registered with UNISA. For first year.
Yeah.
Cool. And went on and on and on and on and on. And then I got married. Everything went well. And then 2 years down the line, it was a divorce.
Sure.
So can you imagine what I went through
in a short period of time?
It was one after the other. And then since then.
How did the divorce affect you?
It F me up.
Sure. Were you at fault for the divorce?
Excuse me?
Were you at fault for the divorce?
I was.
Ish.
It's one of those things where you're trying to explore certain things, hoping that you play, knowing that you get burned.
Ooh.
You know, it's one of the things, doing things without thinking. And then boom, and then you're like, oh, this is what happened. And so a lot has happened, man. A lot has happened. But here we are.
Would you say there's a dark cloud that's following you or something? Are you a spiritual person? Do you believe? What's your belief system?
Christianity.
Christianity.
Yeah. I couldn't say more of something is whatsoever. I wouldn't say that. But one time I remember when I met Luther.
Oh, Luther Act! Shout out to our artist.
Yeah. So
I'm a piano sensation.
Yeah, so I was more curious about his path that he took of being a traditional healer.
Yeah.
You know? And then one day, I think when he was busy trying to set someone on his, I don't know what they call them.
Bones.
Oh
Bones.
yeah. Hlola.
Yeah.
Google.
So, and then out of curiosity, he was like, "Tell me your name and surname." And I'm thinking,
Where were you then?
I was with him
At this place.
at his place.
Sure.
And I'm thinking, this guy, what is trying to do now?
Were you friends then, or?
Yeah, I already known him that time.
Yeah.
But you must also remember, I'm that person who personally doesn't believe in sangomas and stuff.
You believe in God,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So after he did that, then he asked my name and surname. I gave it to him, and now he's starting to, with him it's different because when he speaks to you during that process,
Consultation.
it's like he's prophesying you,
Sure.
and
Was he accurate?
1000%. I even told my mom. I'm gonna tell my mom when I leave here. Yeah, because what he's saying is exactly what happened. He was like to me, there's this woman, an aunt, at your home, and there was your uncle's son who passed on. Yes, it wasn't not a natural death. Your aunt has a hand in it.
Sure.
Now I'm going back. Because everybody were complaining at home because no, this woman,
Yeah.
So I could believe exactly what he said because I haven't even told him. I didn't even touch the thing. Me telling him, so I started to believe, actually, what he's saying is the truth. And since then, my mom was shocked. My mom was shocked because everybody in the family knew about the whole thing. So I even went and I told my uncle's wife. And she knew it also. She was like, yeah, I know. So it was like, okay.
Hey.
Oh, Then I couldn't doubt him after that.
Yeah.
I was like,
it's a real deal.
yeah, it's man.
But did he help you, like?
I wouldn't say it helped me, but I believe in him now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt him for anything.
Yeah.
Because that thing, and he even also mentioned this thing happened years ago without me telling him.
Sure.
So whatever was when for instance, if you will say this thing happened 10 years ago, and I'll be like, yeah. I wouldn't be like, it was last year. It's like whatever he's saying, he see them, but I just wanted to confirm what I'm telling you. It is that type of thing.
And was it the first time?
First time in my whole life since I'm this time.
Huh?
Yes.
Family never believed in.
My family, we don't.
Christians.
We don't. Even when I told them, they were like,
evil spirit.
like,
They're
they're like, this guy, how does he know? Okay, well, I'm shocked as you.
And they were convinced now.
They were convinced because even when I asked them, I'm like, okay, tell me how long this thing happened. Now they started to tell me. I'm like, but why didn't you tell me? They were like, man, you were small, man. How would we? Because all we know is that we lost our cousin in the family due to unforeseen circumstances of which we don't know where it's coming from.
Yeah.
And there's so much that has happened at the time, and they spoke and it was a lot.
Sure.
It was a lot.
And it's so rare to find friends like this, my brother.
Yeah, because
people like this who are genuine.
With him, yeah,
caring,
he's
supportive and all.
He's gifted. I could put that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is gifted.
So now, do you believe in ancestors, Zangoma and stuff? After that experience, what did it teach you? Like, since coming from Christianity, what did you learn?
Okay, respectfully, so I do not believe in the ancestors.
Right?
I don't know. I don't know.
You're not convinced yet. Or someone
No.
you.
No, it's not about being convinced Gucci they are ancestors or whatsoever, right? Let me put it this way. They don't work out on my life. Although they do exist. What I believe in Luther, what he told me, is the truth.
Yeah.
So for me to do certain rituals, or it doesn't put me in that bottle. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, it doesn't put me in that bottle. Although I'm supporting him, because that's his path, and
without any judgment.
Judgment, I believe him, and I believe in him, and I believe in what he believes in.
Yeah.
All I do, I'm just behind him. That's all.
That's true, bro.
I'm just behind him. I'm his supporting structure.
Oh. So since you're speaking about marriage, did you get married again after the divorce? Or?
No. But I have met someone.
And she's a good.
Yeah.
Are you? Would you say you are in a happy state now?
I am, because we can't separate each other.
Yeah.
We fight a lot, but we can't. Yeah, even let think. You can't.
Yeah.
Like many times, people.
You are literally friends, like friends.
Yeah, we are.
You share a lot.
A lot, and I feel safe
around her.
Yeah, I do feel safe.
Where did you meet? Do you remember the first encounters? First impressions.
We met at the club.
They last longer.
We met at the club.
You were like, yo.
Yeah, we met.
What were your thoughts the first time you see her? What came into your mind?
Strange of it all.
Huh?
She came to me.
Was it love at first sight?
And I was like, wow, okay.
She hit on you?
Yeah, but not directly.
How, like?
Hmm?
Do you remember the weights?
You know, Koho tell me, and it
she was leading you.
Yeah, that type of thing. You say, Baba, wake up and smell the coffee.
And you see that with that, like,
Happen.
it's a penalty. It's an open goal. So
the very same night.
Sure.
Everything happened.
Wow, bro.
And since then, we never looked back.
So happy for you, bro.
Never
so
looked.
Happy. Yeah. So how do you deal with negativity?
What I'll tell people is
negative comments, especially on social media.
Don't entertain them. For example, I like to get that type of ironic speech, or, you know, drama nyana. And then I remember this other incident. I don't remember what happened, what I said, and then someone said to me, I could do you good, and I was like, you can do good. I hope you started there. So I don't lead them for their comments. I crush them, but in a nice way.
Yeah.
For example, if they will ask you, when can I take you out? You simply said, man, someday.
Yeah.
It's a way of telling you to listen, man.
Yeah.
Because cyber abuse, it's real, and it's happening in amongst our own society. Cyber abuse is devastating.
Ish, bro.
That's why always people will be like, "Ish, man, if you weak in social media, delete it." That's why people will hide even their comments. They hide them because they don't want people to comment because he's weak, that person. So imagine if you have to say something harsh on that comment, how is he gonna take it?
That person would want to take their life.
So for me, I feel good to just prepare your mind mentally strong. Face anything that's coming your way. But it's up to you how you retaliate. So,
because I remember, who's this guy? Sol Penduga, he spoke about this thing, that he doesn't read comments, especially their own podcast and chill. Even that guy who,
because he knows, Black Twitter.
Yeah. Because those people...
when you have to survive Black Twitter, you have to survive Black Twitter, we're strong, man. I'm telling you. Because if you have to survive Black Twitter,
you are
any cyber abuse, If I fit I pass.
Pass that test, then you're strong, ne?
You gone, dog.
But I think guys like Bomekchi, they've mastered this thing of not being on Twitter. People can say whatever, but he's not.
Let me tell you about people that I've known and I've picked up, especially the celebrities and popular people, right? With them is they do have Twitter, right? But they don't comment, they don't post, they only go there for gossip to read what's happening. Yeah, you won't know his username that he's using on Twitter. He'll just tell you, I don't have it. But tonight, he knows Guti, you find him, how did you know these things? Because Anna is there not to comment, not to post, not to write, not to do anything. His job is just to go in and no. Okay. That's it.
And laugh and
and like, how do you know? Like, hey, Baba Siabona.
The trends, it is. As you can on Twitter, my brother.
Twitter, you'll never go wrong. I'm telling you, even now, if you can go on Twitter right now,
someone is trending.
Someone is trending.
Oh. What are your thoughts on Chris Excel?
That one is the biggest icon artist, straight.
Sure. That
person who toxic, man.
And the profile took the profile like Bianca Costa.
And now one is that.
Yo.
And bona.
1.4 million followers.
And you must remember, Black Tweet, they like such things. Yeah. Nonsense, post nonsense, you will see. Within an hour, you'll be reaching a bit.
But when you post things, engineer speaking about nuclear, uranium.
You have a power, man. Often go with it. They want something to make out of it, like often bomb and then.
Do you think it's a Black Twitter? It's a reflection of our society.
It is. Black people don't love each other.
Sure.
Black people always want to see other black person down.
Say it again, bro.
Black Twitter always wanna see other black person down. Simple. They will discourage you. Even if you are trying, they will destroy. But what are you trying to do, Baba? You not like, white people. You never see any white person trying to get funny. White people help each other, but black people in fact. That's why we carry as about limas about friends. So yeah. That's why I know I've cut a lot of friends.
Yeah.
I've
cut them. They're toxic, no?
They are toxic and fake.
Bro.
Do you know, what kind of a relationship whereby you only meet at the club, you're friends at the club? Outside the club, it's who are you guys?
Yeah, that's...
You understand? My mom told me to listen, this is life. This is reality, my kid. Yeah, my mom said was something like that, and my heart was sore. She told me, I won't be here one day.
Yeah.
But I want you to know something. That not all your friends are your friends.
Sure.
And that's a fact.
That's so profound, bro.
That's a fact. I mean, imagine at the club, we're very nice to each other, man. We take turns to buy each other alcohol. But outdoor, something tangible, something real, something that I want to work on, you can't help me.
Start a business.
You can't.
Fund me.
We can't.
Support me. I'm selling shoes. I'm selling.
We can't.
Sure.
But you as a black person, go to Twitter, say I have fallen or I need a sponsor. They're gonna meme you. Azokushanga ama OG bakuhleke but izolo bakaphuze Hennessy but bheka abantu uthi ufuna you be like
and there's too much porn there. Yo.
There is. That's why a lot of people bathanda Twitter. Messi. That's why they get Messi motheng. Black Twitter by patala. Oh,
Do you feel like these people, like, they're in pain? I sometimes watch them, I'm like, how can another person treat another person like this? Is this person okay, like psychologically,
No.
mentally,
No, something went wrong.
spiritually?
Something went wrong.
So they wish to bring someone down.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm on my lowest, and then I'm seeing you prospering. I never can feel it. I never. I'm not gonna let you do that. Rather, we go together down. You wanna keep the flag high for you? What about me? Not knowing, you didn't know how I got you. But when I busy, you're putting a hammer on me. On my lowest, I'm feeling less too, yeah? You see, I'm down, but you still wanna knock me down.
That's bad, bro. So what's your
That's why I always say, if you have to gossip,
yeah,
and tell me, Guti, Mama with us all, nah. For me, basically, you are telling me that you also do that behind my back. Because what makes you so sure, and why is this person so comfortable around you? Why actually in the it means good now we are fine.
That's true.
So that's why I have to cut friends, man. Cut.
So what's your handle on X, formerly known as Twitter?
It's Salto_Ndima.
So what type of content do you post there?
Me, normally I just post personal blog. Nothing hectic. That's a personal blog, and that's it.
That's it.
That's it, my guy.
How many followers do you have there?
The last time I checked was 90-something K.
Sure.
I don't know now.
Almost 100K.
We're getting there.
That's true.
We're getting there.
So last message to the people, since it's Christmas, December times, festive time, what is the message you have for my viewers?
And I would say, be safe out there. And remember, January is coming.
Hey, bro.
And we don't want queues at the bank where people make more loans.
Yeah.
Because you are pleasing your family, you are pleasing your friends, you are pleasing your fiancé, or whoever you call them.
Yeah.
Stick to your budget, man. If your budget was 100K this whole December, don't go beyond that.
Yeah.
Because they won't be there.
That's true.
One thing about we people, we like to please others, man. Especially if you see Guti, you are privileged. You're gonna go beyond that, forgetting that January is coming.
Hey, bro.
You know? And that's where now things got repossessed. Car installment, you need to reverse the debit order. So don't go there.
Thanks, my brother. Thanks. I appreciate you. Be well. God bless you on your future endeavors, on everything you touch.
How is it?
May you find comfort, blessings, peace, bro.